Hey, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ERBB. We will take a look at the daily time frame. I've done this one quite a few times. I can't remember the last time I did it, but want to get things updated again. Had a bunch of people ask questions about it and ask for an update, and I can see why. Very interesting day. And it was nice to see the price action. I know it closed red, but in terms of the overall day and the actual candlestick that you got to form, and on top of that, the location of where it formed, it's looking like the week could be in for a pretty interesting close. So we'll still have to see what happens. There's still work to be done, but it was a nice day from overall context. So if you're day trading, you bought up at the top, obviously you're not happy. But looking at this daily chart from this time frame, and as we go through the video, hopefully you'll see what I mean and I make myself clear in terms of what I've been referring to. So let's first just start off with what I've been talking about in the candlestick. This is what you could call a doji, probably more accurately a spinning top. And then you have the spinning top candle, which is formed right around a key level of support. That key level being right there, this purple line, which is the 50-day simple moving average. So when you have this sort of candle form around a key level of support, and in our case a very evident, very clear key level of support being that moving average, then that doesn't signal a bounce or anything like, or it signals a potential. There's no such thing as a guarantee, but if you look in any textbook or anything, when you see favorable candlesticks around key levels of support, it does suggest a potential bounce and maybe even a reversal. So obviously things have to bounce before any sort of reversal, but this could be the beginning of a nice little bounce. And the other reason I bring that up is when you look down here at the volume, big volume, so potentially some sort of capitulation day, whatever was driving this pullback here, maybe that selling force is now out of the picture, and potential bounce. That's just pure speculation just by looking at the chart, but there is clearly something that was forcing it down during this whole period, and then all of a sudden this explosion in volume with this candlestick, potentially that force is now gone and it'll have an easier time moving upwards. So on that note, moving upwards, what's the key levels of resistance? The first one is just going to be this blue line here, which is the 10-day simple moving average. You can see it hasn't even necessarily been tested yet, but it's been basically just forcing the price down. That's valued at 008. So 008 will be the first level of resistance, and then up here you have its bigger brother, the 20-day simple moving average, that gray line, and that's valued at 0092. So 008 and then 0092 will be the first two levels of resistance. And then the final one that's sticking out is going to be right around here. Going to call it at the high of that candle, which is 0.0102, so we'll just call it a penny. So again, the penny popping its head up from both a technical and then psychological perspective. So 0.008 and then 0.0092, and then a penny will be the levels of resistance on any sort of bounce. Support wise, the key level that you're going to want to see continue to remain above, which is what I've said in past videos, is going to be the purple line valued at 0.0059, which is this 50-day simple moving average, and that's exactly where it bounced off today, so nice sign there. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out and sign up for our newsletter up there. When you do that, as you'll see, you'll get a free ebook. And if you enjoyed the video and want to learn more about charting and how to use it as a strategy to put profits in your pockets and make an investment into your education, I'd encourage you to check out our educational course down there, over 8.5 hours of video and teaching. It's been getting good third-party reviews, so I'd encourage you to check it out and give it a try. One more time, this is ERBB. Thanks for listening.